What's up guys, it's your girl Vivien and I am back with another effing video. I look like I live in Whoville with this bun on my head, but we roll with it every time. Someone sent me a beautiful gift, just some words of encouragement, and I wanted to share this with you. So we're gonna start this off with this. Even if the field is 100% saturated, there is only one you. It's giving what it was supposed to give. And the girls that get it, get it. And the girls that don't. What's up guys, it's girl Vivien and in today's video we are going to be talking about my latest read. So as you know, I promised in my new year or goals for the new year is that I'll be reviewing one book every month. And I actually was tied between which one I wanted to review and which one I wanted to not review, of course. So I got stuck in, I was like stuck between two books, and sorry, I finally decided to just do this one at random. So here we go. So is this put together? Nope. Am I reading this off the top of my mind? Yep. So this is gonna be honest and blunt. Here we go. So the book of this month we are going to be reviewing is Death by Dumpling. Y'all should have known. You should have known when I told you I bought the whole series already. Okay, so let's get right into this effing book. Now, with that being said, I may still review the other book, which was Wicked Fox. I might do that one, but I kind of want to read the second book by her before I decide if I want to do a review on that book. So let's go ahead and talk about Death by Dumpling. So if you're not familiar with the story, Death by Dumpling is about Lana. Lana goes home after a failed relationship and basically she's trying to find herself. She's down for the count when it comes to the relationship dating scene. So she's tired, she's moving back home, and now she's working in her family's noodle shop, right? Noodle shop mystery is what it's called. So she ends up working there, and I'm trying so hard not to give it away. Okay, I'll give you guys the first half. Spoiler alerts though, spoiler alerts. Okay, so Lana basically goes home and works in her family's noodle shop. And with the noodle shop going on, there is a cook and then there's a delivery guy. So the delivery guy and the cook is the same person. The guy asked Lana to deliver these dumplings. Like, hey, can you deliver these for me? I'm kind of backed up back here. I got work to do. So Lana, without questions, like, yeah, I'm helping out. I'm going to help everybody. We're a family. We're a tight-knit community. I got you. I'm going to do this. Lana goes in. She delivers it to a long-time family friend. Everyone in this little community is very close, very tight-knit. Everybody knows everybody, and it's beautiful in my opinion. But they deliver these dumplings. No thought about it. And the person she delivers it to is an older guy who is well loved. He's the owner of the center that everyone's working in. So she delivers his food. He's been eating from the restaurant forever, so that it's to the point where they know what he needs. He's without question, he could just say, give me my usual. So then she delivers the food only to find out hours later that he actually died. Sad face, right? He dies, and unfortunately, he's allergic to shellfish, and the dumplings he received were shrimp dumplings. Dun dun dun, right? So, of course, Lana is a suspect. Of course, everyone who's came in contact with the food is a suspect, and Lana is 100%. Everyone's blaming the cook. Lana's like, there's no way. I've been knowing him all my life. He would never do something like this. But then also Lana's like, I would never do something like this. I could not. We know how to make his food. We've been making his food forever. And when she dropped off his food, she noticed that his EpiPen, he always has it on him. So there's no way that this could be. So Lana decides to go into her own detective badge and start finding out the truth. So this book is about her trying to find out who killed this guy, right? Oh my God. Okay, that's all I'm gonna tell you guys. I gave you a little of a lot, so do it as you will. Now, I gave this book, I think I read it in like 2 days, 2 or 3 days, and it was not because it wasn't good. It was because my butt had work to do and I was all over the place. But let's jump into it. So overall, I gave this book, I believe, a 4.5, if not a 5. It's somewhere between 4.5, if not a 5. And the reason why I gave it that is because, come on, everybody knows I have been into the murder mystery vibe since Halloween, which I'm still trying to figure out what's happening to me in my reading style, but we ain't gonna get into that, okay? Okay. So overall, the murder mystery piece, I want to say it was definitely suspenseful in a very, I don't want to say lighthearted way, but it was definitely, I wasn't scared for my life, if that makes sense. It was more so of like, in my head, it was more so of finding out the people you thought you knew is not what you thought. It was more a lot of that. It was a lot of, can I trust you? Are you somebody I can trust? I've been knowing you all these years, but do I really know you? It was a lot of secrets, a lot of hush hush. Scandal is in here, which that was a nice little sprinkle. But if you're looking for something that's more of like suspense or scary or panic, you won't get that from this book, which I actually appreciate, which is a different approach to murder mysteries. I like murder mysteries, but they always seem to have the same context. Someone dies, someone's the murderer, we find out who the murderer is, and get into a situation where I almost die. In this case, she got into more so situations where she might get caught or get in worse trouble, but it was never like, oh, I'm gonna die in this moment. For most of the book is what I'll say. Now, is it in the book? You gotta read it yourself. So I really love that aspect of the book. I also liked Lana. I think she was very relatable because you have a 27-year-old girl, well, excuse me, a 27-year-old woman moving back home, and just her mindset in that space, I feel like a lot of people can relate to. And just like a failed relationship and not having a career and family pressure, like all of those things were so realistically and well done. Also, I don't know about you, but I really wanted dumplings after reading this book. So if you read it, probably eat beforehand because they do talk about dumplings in this Chinese shop. And I'm just like, I want some. And then last but not least, it was a little hint of romance and a little bit of opportunity up in there. And that was like okay, let me swivel this chair. What's going on over here? I really love that. I think a lot of the points of view in this book was just basic conversations and her kind of analyzing every little thing. Love that. It really just shows like the dynamics of her. Of course, she also has the detective snooping around and checking in and seeing what she's doing, but it was like, it was so well done. So ultimately, I actually really freaking enjoyed this book. I will be continuing the series. Of course, I already purchased the series, but we ain't gonna get into that, okay? We ain't gonna talk about that. I do know there is another book added to the series, which I have pre-ordered, so don't come for me about my book buying ban in January. I've been behaving. I've been putting stuff in my cart and then closing the site. I did not purchase, even though I have the money to do so, okay? So give me my credit where credit is due. I behaved. Anywho, it's gonna be coming, I believe, January 25th. I've already pre-ordered it. So I want to continue the series. There's no way in heaven, hell, or whatever you believe in that I'm gonna finish all 8 of those books before the next one comes. But I'll have it. So that's one of my first reads of this year. And when I say the books that I've been reading that my fiance picked, this is why I'm marrying him, because he surprises me. He keeps me on edge. He literally picked my entire current read / TBR for this month, and I enjoyed every single book I've read so far. I feel like there's something there, maybe. I don't know. Love my honey though. By him picking those books for me, I am so like unstressed and like I'm feeling good, y'all. I'm feeling good. Make sure you guys comment down below if you've read Death by Dumpling. If you haven't, I strongly recommend it. It's a really good, adorable book. I'm really focusing on just reading whatever comes to mind, and by having my fiance pick my book, it's really challenging me to do something different and change things up. So I love it. So that's all I got for you guys. Thanks so much for watching this video. Comment down below your thoughts on Death by Dumpling if you read it. If you haven't, comment down below the dumpling emoji for your girl. Make sure you like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Also follow me on Instagram, Twitter. I also have Goodreads, but I just started Storygraphed. So if you haven't, or you do have Storygraph, make sure you look me up, Books with Bonnie, on everything. It's your girl, Books with Bonnie. I'm out.